All right, welcome back, everyone. Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Lost Mines of Phandelver. In our last session, the party was able to rescue Gundren Rockseeker from the Cragmaw Castle, where he had been abducted way back in our first session. And after rescuing Gundren, they were able to talk with him about his experience, and he revealed that he was kidnapped by the nefarious Black Spider, the person in charge of the Cragmaw Goblins and the Red Brand Thugs, and the person who kidnapped Gundren in order to gain access to Wave Echo Cave, the location of a mystical font of power that has the ability to create magic weapons. And Gundren revealed that during his captivity, he heard the Black Spider's plan, which is that he is going to use this font to arm the denizens of the Underdark with magical weapons so that they can begin an invasion of the surface and destroy all life in the region, which is bad because we live there. So, Gundren has encouraged the party to rush to Wave Echo Cave and stop the Black Spider before he can put his plan into action. And that is where we are picking up today. So we have already traveled from where we were at Cragmaw Castle. We are now in the town of Phandalin, which is, as we discovered, literally right next to the location of the cave. So we have a brief moment to prepare before we head out. Is there anything that you would like to do before we head to the cave?
Soak in water.
So, yeah, that seems like it'd be important for you.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna you run back to the city. Gib goes and just dives into the water, swirls around a bit, and says, "Okay, I'm ready." What's everyone else doing?
Well, as we may remember, the lady at the Lion Shield told us that if we were able to slay the doppelganger, which we successfully did, she would pay us a hefty sum of 1,000 gold pieces. Now, of course, we can come back to her after the Waverco Cave. The order matters not. What do you think?
I don't see any issue with that idea.
As long as we get paid for it eventually, I think we should make as quickly a trip to this cave as possible if what he says is true.
Jolly good then. To the cave.
Okay. So, we're going to rush off to the cave. It's like an hour's travel up through the foothills, and as we begin, like, we know the location based on where Gundren showed us on the map, and he tells you that the entrance to the cave is kind of nestled within the base of the Sword Mountains. So we travel to the general location and we start kind of just scanning in through the woods at the base of the mountain, trying to find this entrance that was described to us, right? Why don't we get some perception or investigation checks as we're all together trying to find the location of the cave.
Starting strong.
Wow. Okay. So they all damn, the whole party is just like trudging along, right? Just like just full stop, no breaks, just running, around trying to desperately find it. Gib is more relaxed, and they just kind of look up and they're like, "Oh, there it is! It's just right there. It's huge. How did you not see it?" And, and it's just this triangular gap in the face of the mountain, about 10 feet high at the topmost tip, and and maybe as it angles down, it's about 10 feet wide too, if that makes sense. And he's just kind of standing next to it, like, here it is.
Good job, Frog. Let's go.
So, as you head into this crevice, right? The entrance is somewhat narrow. It's 10 feet wide, and that will kind of hold through most of it. So at the most, you're traveling 2 by 2. What would be the marching order as we enter into the cave?
I probably want to be in the middle group.
Dulane will probably be like second to the back.
Gib would probably be in front, checking for traps and that kind of thing.
Hursk would be next to Gib.
Be behind Gib and Ersk
Okay.
in that order.
Well, Jeff shall be next to Dulane in the back.
So I have us here on the map. I will give you a ping so that we can see. All right.
Good.
As we enter the tunnel that leads into the large cavern here, you see that the cavern is mostly supported by all this natural rock inside the mountain. As you walk inside, there is no light, and you can see that it is going to be quite dark the further in that you travel.
Anyone need a light? I personally will not need it, but I can help someone out if they would want it.
Oh, yes, actually, that would be most splendid. You can cast it on myself, my equipment. I shall be your torchbearer, the proverbial one, of course.
Well, great. And I touch his armor and cast light.
Okay.
Dulane shall cast light on himself.
Okay. Light on Dulane.
Now, we know that the Black Spider has been there before us because they had the map before we had it. Therefore, we must expect that something ahead of us shall be worth the danger. We should stay alert.
That's why we got the frog here. He is a great at perceiving things. So we'll have him go out front with our trusty bugbear, and I'm sure they'll be able to take care of whatever issues they come across.
Most jolly. Well,
Okay, I'm back. I missed that. I'm sorry.
Exploring the cave. You're in the front.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Shoo, go on, frog. Find us some. Make sure it's not trapped, so that we can get through.
Oh yes, I'm not sure that. Yes.
Good. Please proceed, so that you can clear the way. And ask if you would be so kind as to follow him. Or you can just stand there. I'll go around.
Well, I'm not in any position to currently be in the front right now, so.
Dulane, as we cross these crisscrossing tunnels, I am wondering, did you lose yourself in the woods earlier?
Losing myself in the woods would be a good way to put it, yes. However,
Well,
we've been reunited.
indeed. And, well, your wisdom and great breadth of knowledge will be crucial to our success today. We are glad that you are back.
As you move into this larger cavern, you see that the roof extends upward. Whereas it was only, say, 10 feet high in the tunnels, it's about 20 feet high in this larger chamber. As you make your way through the columns and stalagmites in this chamber, you can see that in the western part of the cave, there seems to be several heaps of supplies, as well as bedrolls, food and flour, um, and flasks of lamp oil, lanterns, pickaxes, and shovels. Amid the supplies, you can see that it looks like a large part of them have been knocked over or sent askew. You can also see signs of a struggle, blood, and a dwarven body.
Are the supplies like loose, or are they like in a box with some strewn around?
Some of them are boxed up, but then there's also some that are just kind of laying about.
Do we see a marking on the box?
It says Rockseeker Mining.
Hmm.
A question to you, sir. Did Gundren Rockseeker elect to follow us, or is he waiting for us outside?
Of course he didn't come to the cave with his vicious kidnapper. He is sitting back in the safety of town.
Yes, of course it is.
Yes, of course.
Now, we know that Gundren has some brothers. Let's see if there's a family resemblance in the body.
Well, when you go and examine the body, why don't I guess investigation or perception? It doesn't matter. Just roll whatever you feel you like.
Oh,
You did it.
this is definitely a dwarf for sure.
Well, judging from the boxes there, chances are high these are his kin, if not his employees. Uh, so we could probably guess that that's who's here, deceased. We'll just make a note of it, and we can come back and get them at a later date. Let's try and find our way deeper into this area.
Well, as you kind of look around this area, you can see that the northeastern section seems to have collapsed. There is a large open pit that I'm just now realizing has a line of sight barrier for no reason. Why would they do that? There is a large open pit in the far side of the room, and as you look at this pit, you can see that it is a great distance to the bottom. A rough estimate is about 50 feet. And at the bottom of the pit, you can see tunnels that lead both to the west and to the east.
Hmm. Anyone have any good ideas on how to get down there?
Still,
You said
there's
it-
always. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Still, there's always the brute force way of trying to climb down with whatever ropes and climbing equipment we have. However, he turns to Delane. Do you happen to know the magic that makes our fall look like the fall of a fitter?
Well, such magic is known to me. I sadly do not have the ability to cast it at the time.
Yes, why would you? That would be useful.
Ah, yes, my apologies. Why would you be able to function without needing to first bathe yourself before every day?
Listen, I like baths. I don't like to smell like you people, okay?
And that's nice. I like to have spells in my spellbook that aren't situational in every way, shape, and form.
All right. Well, we all have rope and pittons and some way to tie them down. Why don't we just tie them off and start scaling this side of this ravine?
Well, if we gather our ropes together, I happen to have a few of it. Actually, oh, never mind. I don't. I feel like an idiot. Never mind.
Yes, I'm also without rope. Certainly, there's someone here who has some rope and some pittons.
Rope.
Anyone have any pittons?
What pack did I take? Hold on.
And,
Zalt has pittance. He just holds them out. Yes, I also have them.
all right,
Okay.
good job, Zolt. Good job, Zolt.
So-
Yes.
Climbing down with the assistance of a rope, it is extremely easy. You guys are seasoned adventurers. You're able to secure well with the pittance, and everybody is able to make it safely to the bottom.
Excellent. Good job, Zolt. Way to come through with those pittance. And you too, Ursk. Having that rope. All right.
Note to self: when I come back to Flan, I will buy some gosh darn rope.
All right, which way do we want to go? This way or that way?
Pick one. It doesn't matter.
Let's go down to the southeast. It looks like that might be a promising hint. Can we tell from the ground whether we know what direction they went in? Like, is there any kind of check we can make, survival, perception, or something to see which way they went?
Absolutely. Roll me a dice. You can pick. Survival works, perception works, even investigation. Perception 22. Okay. So, Dangerous starts looking around at the floor at the base of this pit, right? And after a moment, you're able to easily discern that there are a great number of footprints that have traversed through here. You're even able to estimate the size of the creatures that made these footprints. Some are narrower and longer than the others, and you are able to ascertain that those would be elves of some sort. Others are squatter and rounder, and then you would believe those to match the dwarf, especially since you had just seen one up above. The problem herein lies that both sets of footprints, in great numbers, travel to the tunnels to the north and to the south.
All right. Well, I can't tell which way they went, so why don't we just go with the initial southeast direction? Unless anyone else has
Wonderful.
any ideas
And,
on this.
Sir Dangerous, should we find additional bodies? I know you are a cleric instructed in the way of the grave. Would you be able to provide the proper sepulture to any dead folks we find?
What do you want me to do to them?
Oh, I don't know. It depends on the culture, I suppose. Some people like to be buried, but I don't know much about that.
So,
I don't know the customs of the people in this realm, so I can't really speculate. So we'll
moving
just leave them where they are, and we'll report to Gundren after we get done clearing this place out.
moving through to the tunnel entrance to the south. As you begin to make your way through the tunnel, you can hear a number of odd noises. Not like anything you've ever quite encountered before.
Mhm.
What do they sound like?
Like, can you imitate it for us so we have an idea?
Um, it sounds like a switching, rustling noise, like almost like the passing of wind, but almost like there's many instances of it together. It's very strange.
Well, as we say, the highest form of flattery is imitation. Let's see if anything reacts to me trying to imitate that noise. We'll cast minor illusion up ahead 30 feet, and we'll try to replicate that noise, see what happens.
Okay. Huh. Hmm. So we're gonna make some noise. Okay. It went moment. Okay. So as you start to make this noise, uh, it starts to get louder, right? And you realize you're able to finally associate it with something you know. This swooshing noise. It's it's the displacement of the air from the beating of wings, and it sounds somewhat like what you would associate with the flapping of a bird's wings, but it's different. It sounds bigger. And as you contemplate this strange noise, you see a creature comes into view. The light from your cantrip reflecting in its eyes. And this thing, it's about the size of a cat, but it's got a mostly hairless, leathery body that has two giant wings that spread out just at its shoulders. And its face has this long proboscis, not unlike a mosquito. And as it kind of comes into view, you can see it's eyeing you hungrily.
Well, comrades, I think we can literally say it's up for blood.
Yes, thank you. And we only see one of them at the moment, right?
Only saw one of them.
Hmm.
Well, it
But you
definitely
hear
sounds like there's
more of
more
them.
than that. Yeah.
And, should we go forward or do we want to retreat back to the other cave? Do you think they'll follow us? Anyone?
Well,
Would I know what that creature is? Like, are they normal in Chult?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
I do
Well,
believe that what. Oh, sorry.
or go ahead.
I do believe that what we saw was a sturge. He turns to Dulaine. Have you seen any of those before?
Mm,
Muted right
Well,
there.
I forgot that I was muted. Dogs were barking inside. Sturge. I may have read of them before, however, remember what they are, I cannot say off the top of my head. Apologies.
well, we should. We need to make a decision. Should we keep going forward, or do we want to go back to the other tunnel?
Let's go forward, but cautiously.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Frog, and Ersk will be right behind you.
So, Gibby, as you cautiously move forward, what would you be doing? I have a hunch.
Are you asking me if I'm sneaking?
uh, nope. But I would imagine that seeing one of these, knowing there's more, would Gibby looking up at the ceiling, or
Oh yeah, knowing that they're flying, he would be looking up, like
wow,
daggers
well,
at the ready.
that and with your vision of 120 feet, you're able to see that there are at least a dozen of them clinging up there, and they're not hibernating, they're not asleep, they're just watching.
How high up is the ceiling?
20 feet. Generally, all tunnels are 10 feet, all rooms are 20.
I have an idea. Let's see if that works out. And Jeff will point his finger towards, and he will say, la 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 la. Cast sleep was the Sturge nest.
Can you pull a template out so I can see the area affected?
Hey, I'm a fool. Apologies. What is the thing?
20-foot
Feet of a
radius.
point. Excellent. 20-foot radius. I will be with you shortly. Yeah. I think that's right.
So right there? Okay. So, Jeff's Lullaby goes outward, and we got 30 hit points. That is all of these ones. So, as Jeff begins to sing, I think my ABI should be bad. You see all of the poor little creatures' eyes begin to close, and as they cling on the ceiling, you could just see their wings start to wrap around themselves as they fall asleep. All except for the two which are furthest away from you.
Just asleep, right? They don't fall down.
No.
Okay, good.
They were already clinging to the ceiling. You know, bats do that when they are asleep.
Yeah, but these are vampire bats, so it's a little different.
Well, they're neither, but you know, it's all good. It's all good.
Do we want to go through there or up here?
We'll defer to
Right?
We should probably clear them out.
All right, if that's what you want to do, I guess.
Sure.
So yes, if we don't do that quickly, they will wake up and they will be pissed off.
An astute observation.
There we go.
Fine.
And how high up are they again?
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay. That's within dagger range. Gib would move over to hit the ones that are not asleep. So I know you probably want to put us in initiative for that.
No, I don't think I do.
Oh, okay.
Just go ahead and throw your dagger. No, we're not even gonna bother.
Okay.
Because Gib is very adept at slinging those things, and so refresh your page if you want. So you would hit one and then the other, and then they will fall and die, leaving the rest still asleep.
And he would systematically kill them all while they're asleep.
Wow.
I would help him out. I'd be tolling the dead, all of them.
Well, they only have like 2 hit points. So, all right, you guys killed a bunch of Sturges. Good job? Question mark.
This is why I became an adventurer.
Looks like we have a door to the north up here, and the T intersection. Do we see anything to the south there? Gib, what's to the south?
As you guys stand here, it's at this point that you begin to move forward after having cleared out the Sturges, that all of a sudden there is a loud crashing boom. It is so intense, it shakes the stone underneath your feet. And I need everybody to make a con save. Actually, it's not going to matter at this moment. Because, let's say, some of you pass, some of you fail. After a minute, the deafness that affects you from this extremely loud sound wears off, and you are left okay.
Do we know which direction the sound came from?
It came from. It's so incredibly loud. It's impossible to tell the direction, especially since after the initial crash, it seems to roll and echo throughout the entire cave.
Okay.
That was awful. That was almost as bad as that bard singing over there.
Yeah, well. All right. So, which direction do we want to go? Want to go up, or we can go up?
Is
We can
this
go-
just like a pile of random rubble down here?
Well, as far as you can see, it looks like there's another hallway that branches off to the east, and then you can see some rubble from where you stand.
Well, it looks like one of the hallways has collapsed over there, but that's all I can see that way.
I
Do
see
we-
some bushes this way.
Do we want to check out this door up to the north here before we move on, or do we want to just go south or west? Anyone?
It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go check out this door. Do I hear anything on the other side of the door?
Perception.
All right.
Or you can remind me what your passive is. Either or works for me. Nope, that's pretty good. As you lean in, something to point out, since this is the first door we've seen inside the caves. As you move forward from where the Sturges had made their roost, you see that this section of the cave, these walls are hewn from the rock. They're smooth and flat, and the floor is well cut. It's no longer difficult terrain. And as you approach the door, you can see that the door is 6 feet tall and it's 4 feet wide, and it's made from 6-inch thick cut slabs of stone, fitted with iron handles and hinges. So that this massive door in front of you, even with that roll, it's hard to hear much of anything. There's you are able to get that there is something on the other side, but it's so muffled it's impossible to tell. Is it someone talking? Is it someone playing the drums? Who knows? But there's something on the other side of the door.
I'll relay that. Probably prepare ourselves for combat. There might be something on the other side of this. Can I open it? Is it too heavy for me to move?
Nope. Even though the door is made of such heavy material, you see that it is a fine dwarven construction. And when you pull on the iron rung that composes its handle, it opens very smoothly, even after all these years. And what you see turns your stomach. What you see in the old stone barracks, in between the orderly rows that line the walls of this chamber, there are the bones of a half-dozen dwarves and orcs that lie strewn about, clad in scraps of armor. 3 gray, hunched figures squat among the remains, pawing at the scraps, gnawing and crunching on their bones. And as you open the door, they turn with half of a limb still hanging out of their mouth, and they begin to rise to approach and attack.
Alright. So
No. Boo! What is it? 7.
Where did my roll 20 go?
Alright, let me see. Do we get everyone? 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm reloading D&D Beyond.
Okay, I'll just roll you in. And 11, which actually puts you at like number 4 in the trigger. Alright, dangerous!
yes, on death. I am happy to see it, so we can destroy it. And we'll do a sacred flame on the one that's closest.
Sacred Flame on the one that's closest. Okay. Do I not have their sheet open? Do I have the dumb? I have the dumb pages. Go over there. So Sacred Flame, we need a deck save. Oh, it hurts. As the
Okay.
radiant flame sears the creature, it howls in pain. Oh!
And as a bonus action, I'm going to try and shove this one backwards 5 feet. So
I'm
it needs
sorry.
to make it.
What now?
As a bonus action, I am going to try and shove it backwards 5 feet.
Ah, you should have probably opened with I have the telekinetic feet now. Since this is the first
Kinetic
time.
feet, and I'm going to try and shove it backwards 5
Okay.
feet. DC plus
Strength
2.
save?
Yeah, strength save.
Oof. Eh. Okay.
And then I'll move over here to the corner. And the turn.
Hey, Jeff.
Excellent. Jeff steps forth to gain a better vision a bit. He says, "Ah, you foul creatures, go let the dogs out." And he will cast vicious mockery on one of them. Yaha!
Oh.
And after that, he looks to Zolt with glimmer in his eyes, and he says, "Zolt, there's one thing I know about you, is that you kill undead. This is your time to shine. It will give Zolt bardic inspiration. Otherwise, I will press the shiny button."
Okay.
Yes, Salt do kill undead. Wait, what's that mark on it?
It was vicious mockery.
Oh, wait, that means something?
They have disadvantage on their next attack.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot the same one that Dangerous shot with a Zolt Bolt. That button. Oh, it's a good thing I have. I'm assuming I need to use the inspiration on that, right?
I believe you have to decide to use it before I declare if it's a hit or a miss.
Oh. Oh, well, you haven't declared it yet, so I can
You're
use
right.
it. Yeah?
I waited for
Okay.
that purpose.
Then I'm gonna use it on that.
Okay, go ahead and remove it from yourself.
Oh,
And it's a hit! And oh,
yay.
that is a very hurt ghoul. He is not happy.
Wait. It's not dead?
No. It is
If
not.
only we had focus fired one instead of spreading our damage.
To be fair, Gil just said, I'm going to vicious mockery one of them. He didn't-
Yes, I know.
I decided it was that one. So maybe he intended it to be that one. I don't know.
Yeah, but I didn't specify it because I'm not very intelligent.
That's okay.
That's okay. It
Zolt
gives
will also
Repo
enter the
something to
room.
do.
Earth will step to here and hold an action to swing his great axe should one approach.
Ah, very good. Let's get this up. All right, button.
We'll move to here and throw 2 daggers at this one.
Weren't you the one that was just saying about focus fire?
Yes, but I also
you
don't
are.
want to waste my entire damage die on like 2 HP.
That's fair. That's fair. I know you're probably aware, but ghouls are immune to poison.
Okay.
All right, that is a hit. That is a miss.
And that is Gibbs' turn.
Okay, the ghouls. They are going to run forward. Oh no! Okay, that is a dead ghoul. He was at 1.
Oh, that wasn't even the right weapon. Oh well. Whatever.
All right. Run. These are just so ravenously hungry. they run forward, and they let's just they're just going to bite. This one attempting to bite Gibby with disadvantage because of the vicious mockery, and 14 is a failure. The second one trying to bite Ersk. 13 is
Misty miss.
also a miss. And that will be the end of their turn. Boop.
All right. So I see everybody, kind of cramming into this room. So Dulaine will step forward and, hearing the sounds of fighting, just simply say, "Well, I was not aware that we were already going to be getting into this level of things at this point." And will utter a small incantation and cast Mind Sliver on this one right here.
Okie dokie. That is an int save, correct? It's a minus 2.
Oh, that feels so bad.
Good thing that spell wasn't situational, right?
Oh, God.
Dulaine grumbles, and that will be his concern. Oh, wait, button.
All right. Dangerous is going to, Sacred Flame again. This time he's going to do it on the hurt one. Yeah.
He failed.
So he takes 6.
Is it going to be one of those days?
So that guy right there. And then I'm going to do another shove on this guy, trying to push him back 5 feet away from Ersk.
Failed. He got it shoved.
Good. And end of turn.
So Jeff goes in. He places himself behind his great sensei of the knife throwing. And he looks at this ghoul over there. And in the picture, the ghoul is kind of eating stuff and crap like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're still holding onto a slab of meat or something like that, Jeff is going to cast Prestidigitation. Oops, I clicked twice. To flavor the meat that they're holding, give it the flavor of bug repellent so that they are inconvenienced. I don't know how much is going to be efficient, but I thought it was cool when I said it.
All
And
right.
then,
So we will treat
Jeff
that like
has
the
a-
help action, as they are
Oh,
so
we can say that.
distracted by this horrendous taste.
Wonderful. And after that, as a bonus action, he turns once again to Zolt and he says, "Your name is not Zolt harms undead, it is Zolt kills undead. I believe in you fully." You will inspire him again. And that, oh yes, clicking the button. That will be my turn. Thank you.
Zolt name Zolt. Zolt name not kill undead. As he says as he shoots the Zolt bolt at the weakened one. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You want to
take
use your
that.
bardic?
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure I'm all right without using
All
it on that
right.
one. Yeah.
All right. Well, the ghoul implodes under the force of your Eldritch Blast, and it goes to Ersk.
Ersk is gonna stand his ground and swing his long buggy bear arms with his great axe.
The noodle.
And he's gonna miss.
That is a miss.
He'll grumble something and end his turn.
Gib feels like showing off, so he's gonna do a backflip while throwing his daggers at this one.
Okay. 18 is a hit for 9.
And then that is his turn.
And now it's the ghoul. The ghoul lunges forward, attacking Ersk again. However, this time it reaches out and tries to rake you with its claws. 13 is a miss.
It is.
Dulaine.
All right. Dulaine just, my bad, I must have Not stated the intention correctly. Once again, targeting this one.
Another int save from the ghoul. Oh.
There we go.
Oh. Will that be all?
Julian will kind of just step back and just, well, I was hoping that they weren't as smart as they were coming off to be.
We're gonna rinse and repeat and do another Sacred Flame at him, doing a whopping 1 damage if he fails. And then another shove back 10 or 5 feet.
You hear a frustrated voice. Stop picking on me. Oh jeez.
Wow.
Yep. He told you.
I suppose.
Jeff looks at Gib and he says, Mr. Smallstab, may I pick 1 dagger from your collection?
I guess so, but don't touch the blade.
Of course not. And he tries to, like you pick up a dirty Kleenex. He tries to pick up one of the daggers and he says, "Look at me now! Look at me!" He will throw the lone dagger. Oh, that hits. Very nice. But he says, "Aha! But the reason I did this is because I have my own dagger, and I will be inspired by you to throw it as well." Of course, I will remove the dex modifier for the second one because I don't have the two-weapon fighting. Seems like it's good. Now, I am out of dagger, but not out of will to fight. And that will be my turn as I click the button.
Result bolt. It's worked so far. Oh, I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
No.
Definitely not.
Wait,
Nope,
you rolled a
nope.
D2. You need to roll a
Wow.
D6.
Sorry, look. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry to say
Yeah.
11 is a miss.
Yeah, I figured. It's
12
okay.
would have hit, but not 11.
Yeah, that's why I rolled, because I figured there's a chance I roll a 6.
There was a chance.
Anyways.
Oh, and that is a hit, and that is a dead ghoul in the end of combat.
Hmm.
Okay.
Fun.
So the bodies in here, they look fresh? Or are they all relatively
No,
old?
the exact opposite. Examining the bodies, you see that they have long since rotted away. Literally, only bones remain. Even their armors have been rusted and deteriorate, turning into a pile of fine reddish-brown powder if you disturb them too much. Occupants of this room have been long dead.
Turns to Ersk and says, "Hey, Ersk, $5 you can't find anything of value under the beds."
What's a buck?
5 gold pieces. I'm sorry.
Probably because there's nothing in here.
I'm pretty sure in Jeffton they refer to currency as loonies.
It was worth a shot. Hey, look at that! A convenient door to forget about my mistakes.
What is this thing here? Is it just a table?
It would actually be a brazier, but there's no fuel left to start a fire, having long
Okay.
since burned it.
Fair enough. I will check all the beds to see if there's anything about it.
There's
there?
not. There's not.
Okay.
If you even try to disturb the beds again, they have been here abandoned for so long. The moisture and rot has set in, and if you try to move the bed to look underneath, it just cracks and splinters, practically
Okay.
deteriorating and dissolving in your hands.
Cool. All right. I guess we should probably go through check this door here, and I guess I'll stand in front of it and try and perceive if anything is on the other side. My passive is 16. I can roll if you'd like.
So I tried to make this clear before. You're not able. It's 6 inches of solid stone.
But I heard muffled noises last time. That's why I asked. Maybe not. I guess not. All right, I'll just open it then.
Opening the door, what you see is a large number of intersecting passages. The ceilings here are even smaller than in other areas, being only 5 feet high. So if your height is over 5 feet, you are considered to be squeezing through these passages.
Give this one.
Perfect.
Well, I'm down on the ground, squeezing.
Oh, this feels like home.
I think we're gonna have to mark squeezing. The bugbear. How big is the bugbear?
He's squeezing.
All right, squeezing. Our fur
So
balls
is Salt.
squeezing. How
That's
tall's
what
Jeff?
they refer. Oh, he's I guess 6 foot like me, so yes, he will be squeezing.
Squeezing.
Jeff says, so that's what they refer to as the short squeeze.
So,
What?
just a reminder. Squeezing is a condition that is applied when you are forced into a space that is too tiny to accommodate you. While you are squeezing through an area, you are you're moving through difficult terrain. You have disadvantage on attacks and I believe on dex and strength saves. And I should probably look it up, but I'm going to need to pull it up on D&D Beyond because I don't know where to find it in Roll20 because it's categorized real funky.
Yeah, it is.
So it's difficult terrain, disadvantage on strength and dex, and I thought there was something else. Disadvantage on attack rolls. All of them. I mean, it's nothing major. Surely that won't be relevant.
Who knows? Let's keep moving. Do we want to go up to the north, or do we want to go? Let's just, I guess, keep heading this way. Oh,
So,
that path
Nice.
blocked off.
As you begin to move your way through these hallways, you can see this hallway to the north here. It just kind of ends in this pile of rubble, and as you look, you can see abandoned picks, and you can see that these tunnels you're walking, these are mine tunnels, where they would bore into the rock, and then they would eventually come to an end and just continue somewhere else. As you look around, however, you begin to hear a noise. This strange, squelching noise that echoes throughout the tunnels.
Does it sound like pudding?
Does it sound like pudding? That's pretty on the money. Yeah, it makes the same kind of sounds that you would associate from all the time you've spent been making pudding back at home.
Well, that's oddly specific.
That is oddly specific. Yes, if it sounded like pudding, I guess it does.
Oh, there's a stairway over here.
Hmm.
All of us are just, crammed into this small crawl space, and then give us just, oh look, we're having a good time now.
Oh God, what's that?
That is what looks to be a giant yellowish mass that has the consistency of, well, pudding or boogers if you're crass. This giant oozing jelly-like substance begins to slowly creep towards you, and as it does, you can see these tendrils kind of lift and reach, trying to grab your party.
Hurry up, everyone, get over there.
Because I'm sure like the tunnel opens up over here.
It seems that way. I mean, you can see that it opens up.
Yeah. Oh, are we going into initiative?
I mean, people are rolling. I think they want to fight it.
All right. I was gonna tell everyone to run up there, and I would hold it off while you guys don't get stuck in a squeezing area. But all right.
So I'll tell you what. I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want to fight this thing, or do you want to try and run away from it?
I don't know that we can outrun it. I mean, there's 5 of us. I have 15 feet of movement per round. This thing easily. It looks like it could easily overtake us, being a large creature. Try and run away.
That was one vote.
We're certainly not in a position to run away from it quickly, so I agree with Dangerous here.
Stay and fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try and pull it off until we can.
All right.
Ah, God! What are these rules? I haven't rolled anything above a 6 today. Just want to point that out. I guess it'll make
what
for.
is? I have a +5 to initiative, and I'm rolling 7s.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, that's everyone.
GWV, that's not true. You rolled an 18 for a ghoul to pass on my insave.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you have my dex and strength saves.
that doesn't count.
What?
It only counts if it counts. All right. It looks like Jeff is up first.
It certainly looks this way. So Jeff looks at the orchid jelly and he says, "Who's there? Certainly not your brains. Your jelly?"
Vicious mockery.
Yes.
Okay, wisdom. No.
-1. Nice.
As you insult it, you just see its mass start to quiver.
That's right. Quiver me timbers. And he will then slither this way and he says, "Ah, protect me!" And that will be his turn. Pressing the button.
At which point up here does this no longer become squished?
It would be once you make it to the top of the stairs. This whole area is speed number 2, and this whole area is where it's got short ceilings.
Alright, well, Ersk will move his 10, 20, 30, 15 feet, and use his action to dodge.
Alrighty. Zolt.
Zolt is going to cast Bless on himself, Dangerous, and Dulane.
Self, Dangerous, Dulane.
Yarp. And then do the same, I guess. Move my 15 feet that way towards where we're headed. And end his turn.
Right. Well, Dangerous is going to move to here to start so he can see people. And he's going to copy what Zolt just did and cast Bless on the other 3 party members. So it's like...
all right. Okay.
Yeah.
This is, I don't like this.
And then,
I don't like where this is going at all.
I'll move back 10 feet. I'll have sight on it. I'm going to shove it again.
You're
So-
going to try and shove the jelly.
Yeah, telekinesis.
I do believe that it cannot be shoved. Let me see here. Prone. No, nothing about shove. Okay, what's it need to make?
Strength save.
Hiya! Yep.
Doesn't get pushed. Oh well.
Alrighty.
EOT. I clicked it. Why isn't I rolling? There it goes. Good.
All right. Gib is gonna motion for everyone to at least try to get up the stairs. And he'll fling his daggers, I guess.
So 17 and okay. Yes. 17 and 14 are both going to hit. It takes 21 damage, and somehow this jelly not immune to poison.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? So, 2 con saves, which it will fail one of them and take another 5.
Hey.
Don't worry, everyone. The Gibby's here.
Yeah. And then he's gonna do something silly and move over here so that everyone has room to get behind him.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Button.
Okay. Dulane.
So Dulane will notice the kind of very precarious circumstance that we've seemingly got ourselves in, and he will like action dash. You see this huge furbolg do like this army crawl, just everyone please out of my way. You see as he looks up here, and it's like, it opens up, right? Like looking at the staircase.
Yeah, once you get to the top of the stairs, you are no longer squeezing.
And you see as Dulane kind of just pulls in a breath and just slams his hand on the ground and will cast Misty Step, teleporting him up to the top of the stairs.
To the top of the stairs?
30 feet, right? Well,
Yeah.
it's like at the base of the top of the stairs.
Oh, that's I keep forgetting that these are yeah. Okie dokie. Dulane. As you make it to the top of the stairs and you begin to reorient yourself to this new position, you hear, coming off from the west, east, you hear low growling noises. Roughly half a dozen of them. The area, as you get into the entrance of this large, more open cavern, again, as your senses reorient to your position after the teleport, you're hit with the stale, musty scent of rot and contagion. And looking up ahead of you, you can see a corpse on the ground and something right off over here.
Dulane will quickly yell back down. I believe we are caught between many issues right now. Turn.
Here we are. Okay, it's the Jelly Man. What the Jelly Man gonna be? The jelly is going to, well, it's going to attack with disadvantage because it's still been so viciously mocked. And we're going to attack Gibby. Oh,
This.
not very nice. Gib, even though you stand here, it is going to just kind of squelch around you. And, oh, I can only move 10 feet. This is going to go right here. So you're currently surrounded by stinking, gross jelly. And that's going to be it, as he tries to chase down the rest of the party. And then Jeff.
Jeff looks at that and his eyes go wide and he says, I've heard about oozes before that some of them dissolve you to shreds. Mr. Gibb, small stabber, stay clean, stay clean. And he tries to stem off all the all the jelly that is surrounding the fudge, and like, no, stay clean, stay clean. While himself running away like a coward that he is. Ah! And that will be my turn.
Where did you start your turn?
Wait, if he's surrounding me, does that mean he's touching me? And he's not immune to poison?
Technically, no, because he can occupy spaces without squeezing.
Okay.
Not him. So, Ersk.
We'll move to here and dodge.
Hey. Gotta hit the button.
Yes, Zalt is going to Zalt Bolt at disadvantage at this thing. This one, I think.
11 is still a hit.
Okay, I don't have to roll the plus. Just whack damage, but hey. That's fine, and I'll move my 15 feet towards the stairs.
Aha!
There's more conflict.
Nope, never mind. I'm a stupid. Okay. So Dulaine materialized at the top of the stairs, and Dulaine, as you could see them, they also could see you. And you have attracted the attention of a pack of ravenous ghouls. And they are going to come stampeding forward, ready to eat or face. There we go. So that's 30 feet for everyone. 3 in the back are going to dodge because there's nothing else to do. And the 2 in the front, you guys didn't move forward. Oh god, this is kind of really ugly. I was able to find the text on squeezing. I had it a little bit wrong. It's not strength and dex, it's only dex. But it also has the caveat that if you are attacking someone who is squeezing, you have advantage on the roll. So that will be relevant here as the ghouls go to attack Dulaine and Ersk.
Ersk is dodging.
Ersk is dodging, so they do not have the advantage against you, just Dulaine. I knew that. It was a test, which you have passed. So here we go. We're going to bite Ersk. Rawr! No, we're not. And then we're going to bite Dulaine. Oop, nope. That was a 18. Dulaine?
Yeah. No, you can just assume almost everything is going to hit here.
Okay, so 6 piercing, and then the ghouls will be finished.
Alright. Dangerous not... Well, I can hear the noise coming from above, but still a feature here in front of us to deal with. We will just try and do a... We'll try and do a Sacred Flame on the one in front.
Sacred Flame on the jelly.
The jelly, the ichor.
So 6 is a fail. It takes another 4.
Alright, and I will try and shove it back. Alright, and then I'm actually going to move up 5 feet, and then be good to go from that point. And that's my turn. And just everyone, you're so blessed. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. I guess we'll just do regular stabs at the jelly.
Hit and dead jelly.
And that's it.
You
All
like?
right. Am I in a spot that I can stand up from the very bad position that I'm in?
No. That's what
Yeah, okay.
I was saying before. It's at the top of the stairs.
Delane will kind of just look up, well, this is wonderful, and will kind of like let out this cone of lightning out of his hand, and will kind of shock. I think, yeah, it'll literally hit it's a 15-foot cone, so I think it'll like literally hit everything coming like out of this cone in front of me. So it is that, but lightning damage, because I am a scribe's wizard.
We're aware.
So yeah, let me just
How does that work? Because if you're originating from the corner here, it looks like you can get 4 of the 5.
yeah. So I prefer to get like these
Those 4?
Those 4.
Got it. Okay. So we have a group check. Constitution. Hey, they're okay at those. Very okay. Pass, 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 fail. Half on a save? Or is it save or suck?
It's half.
Okay, because it doesn't say that in your description. What was it? 15. So we're gonna go -7. This guy will take it all. -7 and 7. After that, are you finished?
Yep, that'll be delayed. Button.
Goodness, that was impressive. I've heard of frost cones and fire cones, but never of a lightning cone. You gotta teach me how to do that. But in the meantime, and he points to the foul ghouls and he says, "Scamper away, shatter away, you foul dickholes." And he will cast the shatter spell to hit, I believe, 5 of them. I shall roll the
Yep.
thing right now.
Okay. So that is another con save. And what is our DC? 15. So pass, 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 fail, fail.
I have no bonus action, so that is
So
my
he will
turn
take
as
the full 12.
Jeff
He
will
will take
put
the
himself.
full 12. And then we have 3 taking 6. Wait, 15.
First, we'll step to here, standing. Finally.
No!
Yes, and he will become rather upset because that's what he
Remove
does.
the prone from yourself.
Things in my way. First, be raging, he will drop his axe, grow a pair of claws. This one first. This one next.
Okay, that is going to hit and kill them both.
Yep. And then Ersk will step to here and end his turn.
Pretty impressive couple turns we have here. Zalta's not going to do anything nearly as impressive as either of those two things. He's just going to walk up his 15 feet and with disadvantage cast a Zalt Bolt at the weakened one here, which is this button. Oh, it's a good thing I'm hashtag blessed, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh. All right, that is a hit and yet another dead ghoul.
And that is Salt's turn.
And now it's my turn. And the ghouls are gonna run forward because they're oh so hungry. And they're going to. Wait a minute, where did Urs go? Is he hiding under? He is hiding under a corpse. There we go. So we run forward, and all of the ghouls, whose cheat is somewhere on my screens. Ghoul number 1 is attacking Ursk. Hiya! Ooh, it's a hit. Isn't it? It is. So 5 slashing, and then Ursk. I'm sorry, 2 slashing. You are raging. You mark yourself, so I didn't remember. I need a con save, or you will be paralyzed for 1 minute. No, you will not be. Well, then we will attack. We will attack Zolt with our claws as well. Yarr! 22. So 9 slashing and a con save from you as well.
Is that at disadvantage or just a straight con save?
It's a straight con with bless.
Yeah.
So. Nope, you don't even need the bless.
But I did it anyway.
But you did it anyway. Alright, and then we're gonna try to bite Dolomane again. Oh. 11?
Oh. An 11 will hit, except best spell in 5th edition.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue there. Okay. Back to dangerous.
Alright, I hear combat going on, so I'll take me 15 feet. I can see this guy at the top of the stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're gonna toll the dead. What?
12. Do not have advantage. So he's gonna take 4.
And that's I actually am gonna try and shove back the one that I hit. So we'll do a strength save.
That feat is really annoying.
Yes. Well,
Not because it's good. It's just annoying because it's another roll every combat, every turn. All right. Gib.
Did he get which one was he trying to push? Was it this one?
It was this one.
yeah.
Oh, okay. 5. We'll throw the daggers and then move, I guess. Plus bless. Does that hit?
Yes. 12 is a hit. 11. Oh, he dead. Blech.
Okay, and then at this one, we'll throw the next one.
Tag blessed. Yep. Also a hit.
And then we'll move over here, and that's his turn.
All right. So there's still this one like right here in front of me, right?
Yep.
All right. Dulane will look up at him and just say, "Fall."
So, an int save. You monster. He takes 11.
And he no longer has a reaction, and he has to choose between moving action or bonus action next turn.
Sure.
So Dulane will kind of shimmy back down the stairs to here, and then
Excellent. Well, Jeff, he will take the spot that has been so graciously offered to him. A 1 and a 2 and a 3. And he looks at the almost dead ghoul. He looks at him in the eye and he says, "You may be a ghoul, but you're certainly not cool."
He is at 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
I am useless. And
Well,
that is
no,
going
I
to be
mean,
my
now
fault.
he's got disadvantage on his next attack.
First, we'll step to here and give 2 swipey swipes over to this ghoul.
Okie doke. AC 12, so let's see how this goes. Oh, and he's blessed. So roll the bless on the second attack. There it is. 2 hits for 22 total. That is a dead ghoul.
And first, we'll stalk to stand over this one and destroy.
well-
Bolt.
Assault bolt, indeed. That's all I can do, and that's all I need to do. And being close is irrelevant because I already had
Punch.
disadvantage anyway.
Punch it!
I don't know if I know how to punch. So I'm definitely gonna assault bolt.
Pretty sure Zolt was a monk in the past life. Ooh, 10 would be a miss,
No,
but
wait,
no,
hashtag
it's okay
blessed.
because I'm hashtag blessed, and I only roll 4s for blessed for some reason.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, the ghoul takes the bolt to the face, falls over dead, and then you again are surrounded by the silence of the caves.
We want to look around down here before we moved on.
Well, that is a good question, Mr. Dangerous. I do believe we should make a summary inspection of. Oh, look at it. A dead body holding a great axe. Is it a rusty great axe? Let's
Well,
find out.
as you move forward into this great cavern, you can see that there are you are standing on top of a steep escarpment, and this cavern is segmented into 3 sections. The high ledge on which you're standing, another ledge on the opposite side of the cavern, and a recessed middle section. On all 3 parts of this large cavern, you can see corpses scattered all around. The skeletal remains of dozens and dozens of dead warriors, and looking at the size of the bones, you can ascertain that they are composed of dwarves, orcs, and ogres. Same as with the other room before, these remains have long since decayed, and they point to some skirmish that happened centuries ago.
Oh, I'm starting to believe that the rock seekers are not very good at maintaining their property.
They just came into possession of it.
Mr. Dangerous, it seems that twice now we have met with the undead, and judging by the corpses of ogres, perhaps we shall meet more of them, perhaps an ogre zombie, who knows? If we do, you have the ability to turn them away, do you?
I have many abilities available to me. That could very well be come in handy if I don't need to use some of my other skills. Give any chance we could use your height to do a quick once around of this area down here? I could squeeze through it, but it would take me a bit.
I suppose.
I'll be down here in case you need additional protection.
And he grumbles as he walks down here.
Wait.
I stop.
So let me get this straight. You 2 are breaking off from the rest of the party to explore the intertwining tunnels while they stand in the cavern.
No, I was wanting them to do a quick once around of like this, like down to here and here. No.
Okay. Yes, but those areas you're pinging are roughly 100 feet away from the rest of the party. So you're certain that this is the course of action you'd like to go with.
Unless somebody has a better idea. Anyone?
Well, you know, idea cannot be bad if there is no better idea proposed, so don't feel bad. Proceed.
All right. Well, should anyone who wants to come down here and wait with me, they can. But Gib, you're the small one. You have the ability to move swiftly through this area. So if you do that,
Gib is going to sneak, or attempt to sneak.
Yeah, that don't matter.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter.
Okay. All right. So, Gib, as you kind of start wandering around, you see that these tunnels, they go in every direction. Same as what you've experienced so far. There are a great number of twisting caverns here, and they travel for hundreds and hundreds of feet. It is impossible to tell how far they continue in this manner.
Gib would go back and be like, yeah, there's too many of them for me to explore by myself.
Okay, that's fair. Well, let's go up the stairs to that room and see what we can see from there. Come to the room. Stop crouching.
Yeah, I should have just let him do it. Should have did it to him.
So let's run here. Is there something over here that we should be able to see?
That's the ledge.
To
this is a big room, and then there is an exit that goes to the area down below. So if you want to see down, you have to go through the exit. This is a wall.
Okay, it looked like a ledge like previously. That's why I asked.
Goodness, what a carnage!
Well, we've got stairs to the north.
Does this look like some kind of altar? Is that what that is?
Not an altar. It's another table, like the ones down here.
Well, I propose we go north.
There's a passageway to the south.
So true.
It just looks like more hallways from what I can see.
Everything looks like a hallway until you get to the end.
I guess that's true.
I guess I'll walk in here. There's a passageway to the north here as well. Is there anything special about this table?
It's made of wood. It looks really old.
Excellent. Old wooden table.
Well, it certainly isn't morning wood.
I wish you would stop that.
All right. Well, I guess we should go to. Do you want to go to the north, or do we want to go back and check one of those hallways?
Let's go this way.
All right. Let's go this way. I can see something up here.
Yes, you can. Because as you begin to head down the tunnel to the north, you can see that this room is illuminated. But it's very strange. Even though there's light, there seems to be this greenish flicker cast all over the chamber. And as you move forward, you can see something come into view. It looks like there is a humanoid skull floating about the air in front of you, and it is wreathed in green flame.
Well, that doesn't look natural.
No.
So as this thing floats into view, it turns into your direction. Who dares? Who dares?
Who dares what?
None shall enter the Wave Echo Cave.
But we're already in here.
You must go. You must go. If
The
you
rock
proceed, I will destroy you.
Yeah, the rock seekers sent us. So does that make any bit of difference?
The Rock Seekers have no claim to the mine. Interlopers.
Well, alright, guys, we better turn around and leave.
Right. Turn around and leave. Indeed.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like a very
Hey, Dirk.
nice
How you doing,
floating
man? It's been a
skull.
while.
So, yeah, I think we should just leave, abide by the man's wishes. We'll Skull's wishes.
Skull is undead? Question mark?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we've got to kill this thing, obviously.
What? No, this is. I mean, he. Listen to him, right? He said, leave.
No, I hear what he said. I understand that. We can't leave. We have a job to do.
So, I would imagine this conversation, it's out of earshot, right? So he doesn't hear what you said, but
Yeah.
he does know that you have not left. And it is not a very patient undead. So, since you guys have not turned around and exited immediately, it begins to yell, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" And as it does, the area surrounding begins to shake. And you can see all those corpses that have been littering the ground, they begin to rise, forming a group of zombies just behind him.
Oh, good.
Yes, more. Hey, you know what time it is. Come on, let's not roll below a 5 for initiative.
I did it.
Good job. You got a 3.
Damn it. No, higher than 5. No.
Hey, you did higher than 5. It gave
Come
you a
on!
yes.
Good call.
All right. This is gonna be another quick combat.
Bless would be off by now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only a minute.
Yeah. So go ahead and remove it from you too. Wow, everybody rolled poopy. Earth's Dangerous and Dulane are the only ones above 10.
No, I have a 21.
Oh yeah. Other than you, obviously.
Okay.
Did I mention I get to re-roll my initiatives?
No.
No, that's not legit. Oh, damn it.
Okay. Oh God. There's about 7 undead over here. He turns and shouts back while throwing daggers at the flame skull.
Sure. 16 would hit, but then you see that fire seems to stop your projectile in the middle of the air. It strikes something invisible about a foot ahead of it and then falls to the ground.
And then he'll move back over here. And that's it.
Dangerous. Need 10 feet to go through these guys, so this is 25, and then this is 30 right here.
Yep.
I'll use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Thought you were gonna shove him.
I'm attacking this flame skull.
He is currently shielded, so that is a miss.
Yeah. Miss, yeah. Darn. All right. Well, then I will follow that with a Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Just so that everyone is on the same page. So he will have advantage. And then here's the wisdom save. 18 is a pass.
Dang. All right. And that's pass turn. 2.
First, we'll step to here and swing at this one with his somewhat great axe.
Somewhat great axe.
Yeah.
Oh, 11's a hit. Are you raging
15.
again?
No.
Okay, so not 15.
Oh, let me turn the rage off.
Okay.
And that will end his turn.
Dulane will step forward to here into here, and will look at Dangerous and say, I understand you are a cleric, but I am sorry if this defies the magic you know. And centered here, targeting the Flame Skull and these two zombies, Dulane will cast Bane.
Bane on the Flame Skull and the two zombies. You got it. So, highlight those three. Then we're going to make a charisma save for the group. So, we have 3 fails. Oh, no, wait. DC 12? That's not right.
I can't do that.
Since I took Fey Touch Wisdom, it uses my Wisdom to cast it, not my Intelligence.
That is right. Okay. Well, the Flame Skull also, again, has magic resistance. So let's make one more. Not a Wisdom save, a charisma save. He failed. So we have 2 baned.
And as a bonus, actually, no, Dulane will end his turn.
Jeff looks at the flame skull. Yes. Hey, really sorry we don't see face to face in this situation, but we really have to head your way. Get it? I think Tasha's hideous laughter at the flame skull. Oh, I have to move a bit closer for that.
Tasha's hideous laughter. Wisdom save, fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable. Okay, not a charm, so he is affected. What was it again?
It's a wisdom save.
save. There we
He
go.
does have advantage, but the bane might come into play. Who knows?
So 19. And then what is your DC?
Yes, not good enough even with the bane, but
Okay.
you know, it was worth a shot.
That was worth a shot. That would have been very good.
But afterwards, Jeff, for a third time, he says, if there's any place today where Zolt shall not fail, and Zolt's bolt shall broke those folks, it will be today. He will bardically inspire Zolt for a third time.
Very good.
That, otherwise, will be my turn. Thank you. I'll press the button.
Okay. So now it is the Flame Skull's turn. And no, I gotta do it. So he opens his mouth, and you can see that greenish flame beginning to coalesce and grow. And as it grows, he is screaming the whole time until there is a monumental amount of fire that is growing around him. And as he howls, it launches forward until it coalesces, surrounding all of you. Let me see some dex saves.
Am I supposed to
DC
not be in it?
26?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That cannot be right. No, it's DC 13.
Oh, I failed.
Something with the sheet is
Are you
messed up.
kidding me?
I wasn't in the circle. Was I supposed to not be in the circle?
It couldn't reach you, no.
I would like to use my 2 remaining bardic inspirations for a special ability called Acrobatics Lesson. First on Dangerous and second on Gip. Ah, shit.
And you use 2 reactions in a round.
Oh no, it's not a reaction actually. It's a passive. It's a weird thing. But use it both on Gib and Dangerous. Seemed like Dangerous will be fine, but unfortunately I did not roll high enough for our frog friend.
Yeah, the dude with 20 decks just failed a deck save.
Okay, well, that is adding to your result. So I think he's bumped you to a pass.
No,
I would be an 11 as a pass.
No, it's
He added
13.
2.
Oh, well.
You
Well,
did-
which one's going to which?
Well,
I think you
I
had
did
it
say
right.
Tarantagosh first and then you, so unfortunately.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's okay. I don't need HP anyway.
Yeah, HP's overrated. So 13 on a pass.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So that was that. The Flame Skull did his bit. And then there's zombie. Now, the zombies are very slow. So I'm going to start with the ones way in the back. Dash, dash, dash. This one coming from around the bellows will actually get an action. Okay. The dash. Actually, I am dumb. Either of those two in the front of the party, they would have actually went within your reach because I forgot about Goofy. Oh, no, wait. That's only when you're
It's
attacking.
only when I'm attacking.
I know. It's so... You know what? No. Nope. I don't think your arms are only longer on your turn. That's stupid. You have 10-foot reach.
Okay. There.
There you go. All right. So you hit one for 16. And... All right. So now these four in the front... Wait. I forgot what I said just a second ago. 35. No, these two in the very front. This one here dashes. This one that is baned has an attack, as do the two next to Ursk. There we go. Professional DM, everyone. Alright, so this one here, where is my zombie stat block? Hiding somewhere. We'll open it up again. Close your mic while you're typing. So here we go. The one that is baned. Let's see. Is that Jeff in the front? Jeff. That's miss. And then the two with Ursk. Miss and 15.
Hit.
Hit. For 4. And then that's the zombies. Do they get to roll for Bane at the end of the turn? No, right? Okay.
Let me check. I believe so, actually.
Okay.
No, they don't. But I do need to roll a con save to save Bane.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we're good.
Because you got exploded.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got it exploded.
Yes, Zalt is going to do something revolutionary that he's never done before.
Oh man, I can't wait to see this.
Targeting this zombie here, Zalt is going to Zalt bolt it.
Oh,
What?
But I
Whoa!
don't know if 11 hits.
On the zombie,
So-
of course it does. It was this one here in the front, you said?
Yeah, the one I want to make it dead.
Okay, that would make it dead pending the results of a con save. So, let's see, what is your damage? 10?
Yeah.
It's dead.
Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of chilling back here. I didn't get hit by the fireball, so I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna end my turn.
That seems,
luck,
that
y'all.
seems good. That seems good.
Okay, we'll move over here. And we'll fling a dagger at the flame skull. $22 for 10.
22 for 10 on the flame skull.
Hold on. That would be a disadvantage because I'm within. Okay, because this thing's within
Alright, yeah,
5 feet.
it's
of
still
me.
a hit. Still a hit for 10.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna take that 10. He is undead. He's immune to poison.
Okay. And then we will stab the one to our left.
Stab the one to our left. That is a stab, and he takes 6.
And then we will bonus action second wind, and that is it.
Okay, dangerous.
Dangerous. Okay. A lot of fun things to do, but we will get in that room. So, I'll. Geez, there's a lot of stuff in here. Move to at least there at this point. So I'll move one more space. Sorry. I don't want to turn in. That's silly. That's silly talk right there. We will just for the flame skull once again. We'll do a Toll the Dead. It passes, and then we'll do a weapon attack with the spiritual weapon. And 80.
That is a hit.
Sweet. It takes 6. And I'll go ahead and move one more step over here. Be next to Gib. And that's turn.
Ursk?
Ursk is going to swing at this injured zombie here.
Yep.
And he's going to miss.
No. 8 is a hit versus a zombie.
Okay. Might as well have missed. And then, yeah, that was great.
All right. So with the zombie still here, however, this enemy here in the back, Dulane will step to here, and as a bonus action, will turn invisible. Move to here, and then from his invisible state, will launch a witch bolt at the floating skull up here.
Okay. Is it lightning damage?
It is force damage.
Okay.
However, that will drop concentration on Bane.
Yes, it will. Yep. Is that all?
That'll be it.
I have a rather silly question. How high is the flame skull at this point?
Actually, 10 feet. He's just kind of
10 feet.
hovering in the air.
Well, it's a good thing I asked. If it was 5 feet, it would have been a bit of a difference. Jeff shall proceed forth. He sees this puny zombie over there and looks at him and he says, "It's not time to do the Triller dance. Get down, and move it all around." He tries to mug the zombie to death.
So, we have a wisdom save, which fails. And he would die.
Except,
He does not.
not. But that is okay. And that is my turn. Thank you. There you go.
Okay. Now it is the Flame Skull's turn. And I see a drifter, because the drifter cast a spell, and thus is no longer invisible. And you're also currently connected to it through a giant pulsing beam of force. He don't like that. No, no, no. So, wait, I do not have those spell slots anymore. So what we are going to do is we are going to cast a spell of our own. He is going to cast a flaming sphere, creating a ball of fire, which is going to materialize right here.
Ooh, pretty.
And then he's going to take that ball of fire and he is going to use his bonus action. And he's going to ram it right into Drifter.
Ah,
Ah! So, cast at level 2.
I assume that fails.
That is a fail. You will take 5 fire damage. Ah.
And let's see if
No, you do not drop concentration.
oh no, I don't drop concentration on the best spell in 5th edition. Oh no. Be a shame if I did.
And just so that I do not forget that I am also concentrating. Alright. But that is the Flame Skull's turn. Now it's for Jam. So let's see. This zombie here, we're just gonna attack with the ones that are all in melee range. Zombie. Alright, so Ersk. And this guy who everyone is standing next to and ignoring, I guess we're going to attack dangerous. 13 misses.
Yes, yeah.
Then I have a number of other zombies. They are going to 5, 10, difficult terrain to climb over the bellows. So 20, dash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 25.
Goofy armed.
Go for it. Yeah. Although, did he enter and leave your engagement?
If he went through this spot, he did.
Sure, go for it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Oh wait, no, he's still in. Never mind.
Okay. 20, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 40, and 5, 10, 15, 25. Oh, so that is also a dash. Okay, all the zombies are up here and ready to play now. Just in time for someone to ruin all the fun. Alright, Zolt, way down here.
Yes, Zalt. Zalt, almost had to do something other than his, classic. I'm gonna actually do a thing I've never done before. I'm gonna cast Hexbade's Curse on the Flame Skull,
How dare you?
which I think does something. I can. I've never cast it. I guess it makes me do stuff.
Well, luckily
gonna-
the text is all right there.
Yeah.
So, the cursed creature, you gain bonus to your damage equal to your proficiency bonus. So currently that's +2.
Yeah.
So all your damage gets +2. Any attack roll against him is now a critical hit on 19 or 20 instead of just 20. And when the creature dies, you regain hit points equal to your warlock level plus your charisma modifier.
Cool. I'm still inspired as well, so let's just attack it. Wow.
Ha!
All right. I think. So I have the inspiration, which is this. No, yeah, no, it's a 4, right?
D6. Which you
For
roll.
inspiration.
Yeah, you have bardic
Okay.
inspiration.
And then I also have favored by the gods, which is 2d4.
Sure.
Because I still don't think I hit it. A 15.
So 15 would be a hit, but our flame
But-
skull, seeing this massive amount of magical energy rocketing towards it, is going to throw up another shield.
Yep. Well, alrighty then. I guess I'll get a little bit closer. That much closer. And end my turn.
Just ever so much.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just gonna take some stabs at this one right here.
Okay. Woo! Hit and hit. So, let's see. 10, 18. That is enough to kill it. And you killed it on a crit. So it does not get a chance to reanimate.
Hey. And we'll move over here. And that is our turn.
Ooh. Ooh, stand next to the fire.
All right. Starting off, I want to get a strength check from this guy to shove him back to 5 feet
Stamp it.
here.
Oh, he gets shoved.
Okay, cool. No, I want him over. I want him this way.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There we go. Good. And then I will reach out to my buddy right here in front of me and give you some healy love. So I cast Cure Wounds on poorly cast on I don't know who's in front of me. Jeff. It looks like Jeff. Jeff gets 6. A horrible roll. And then I will move 10. There. Move to that position there, and that's the end of the turn.
Erska's going to take one more swing at this zombie on death's door.
Yeah. That's a hit.
Yep.
Dueling.
I am next to the flaming sphere. Do I take damage?
It's when you end your turn. Next
Ah. So you know what I'm gonna do? Move away from the flaming sphere.
That seems like a good idea, yes.
I will continue to channel the force bolt.
For
8 points of force damage.
8 points of damage. Ouch. And then that means my guy needs to make a con save too. If I can find it.
And Dulain will then step back to here and end his turn.
Jeff gets healed by Dangerous. He says, "Huh, I did not expect this at all. You even called me friend. Huh, I feel the power of friendship coursing through my vein. Perhaps this group is accepting me finally. Hame friendship." And he will cast a very joyful thunderwave at the 4 zombies in front of him. Ah! Well, you know.
4 in front of you?
I mean, like a diamond. Oh, and then. Oh wait, yes, I will move to proceed. That would be smart. If I do it like this,
There you go. Okay.
Yes, the square can be like that, right?
Yep. Yeah, because you're centered
Here.
on a side. Get that shit
Very good.
out of here. All right. So we need a group check. Another con save for 7. What's DC? 15. Pass,
Yes.
fail. So we'll have the healthy ones be the ones that fail. They take the full
Yes.
7. This guy over here passes. He takes 3 damage and dies. Makes a con save. He's hanging in there. He just will not go. All right. Oh wait,
Yes,
and they
otherwise-
failed, so they are thrown away. Alrighty. It is back to the Flame Skull. Now the Flame Skull has tricks to do. With his bonus action, he is going to command the sphere. Where's the sphere going? The sphere probably just gonna chugga hit Dangerous.
Okay.
So need a not a DC 26. It's 13 for 10 fire.
I pass.
You did pass, so you will take 5.
5 damage.
And
I don't know
then
why it's just... Yeah, it's not right.
sorry. And then for his action, he is going to just make an attack with his fire ray. And we are going to attack attack lots of people. We're gonna attack that annoying frog. Ha! Nope.
Miss.
Ha!
The 20,
Yes.
I will redirect to this zombie
You
with my
you
cloud rune.
Yes, he takes 7 fire. And the zombie cries out, "Argh!" And zombie's turn. Oh, there are so many of them. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. These two here get to move. We're just gonna. Oh, Jeff, they left you hanging out. All right, so that's where we are. We have 3 that are only in position to attack Ursk. So let's do those first. 1, 2, and 3. Is that 3 hits?
That's 3 hits.
Oh boy. 1, 2, and 3 for a total of 10. Then we have 3. I'm sorry. 1 that can only attack Jeff. Let's get that out of the way. Jeff! 9, I'm guessing misses. And then we have this one here. Let's split the last 2. This one here on the top will attack Jeff also, which looks to be a hit unless there's a reaction. Nope. Alright, 7 bludgeoning to Jeff, and then the last one will also attack Ursk. They're much more. Jeez. You must. Jeez. For 6 on Ursk also. And then that is all the zombies. Go to Zolt, who is still down here.
Yeah, you know, why would I not be when I could be down here? I guess I could, like, theoretically move up and then, like, contribute. But I'm contributing just fine down here, you know?
Oh, but
doing
you've been
the
cut
thing.
off from the rest of the party. What if, I don't know, something were to come up behind you?
I am kind of concerned about Dangerous leaving my line of sight, so I will walk up 20 feet so that I can see Dangerous and see that he's a little messed up. But, you know, he's not dead, so we're
I'm
gonna
concerned.
do the thing. Assault bolt at the fire flame skull guy that we hexed something cursed him, I think.
Yes.
For a 14.
That he has had a turn, so he is not shielded.
Correct.
But you know what that means?
Yeah, he's gonna do it again.
He's gonna do it again.
Yeah.
That's okay. He can only do that so many times.
That's why I'm not worried with him doing it again, because it means he's not gonna be able to do something
he
else.
just frink, throws up that shield again.
And that's Zalt's turn.
He does not want to eat that bolt from Zolt. Feels like a dope. Huh? What?
I've just realized something concerning that Gib can see, but we'll ignore it for right now.
Oh, no, I have to check your vision. Where is he looking?
You're not the only one.
Ooh.
Unless this is closed.
Nope, it is not closed. I definitely hope. Hey, there was a fireball earlier. Thank you for reminding me, Gibby.
You're welcome.
You
I
can
guess.
see those large, hairy figures begin scrambling about as they have heard sounds of combat.
Yeah, we'll deal with that when we cross it. We're gonna go big mode. We're large now.
Ooh.
Now that I'm not in the way of everybody. And we'll stab this zombie here.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And then I just want to check. I think it's a D6, but I don't remember the damage, so I'm just checking.
You have to check for me. Because
Yeah.
he's currently dead. But then there's another dice that you need to roll. And then he gets to roll con. So it's relevant.
Yeah, it is a
Unless you
D6.
roll-
Okay.
So roll your
like
d6.
a 1 con.
So it is 13 total on the last hit. And he rolls a 9. It doesn't matter. He is dead.
Yeah. And that's it. There's the button.
Dangerous. Alright, Dangerous will bonus action move a spiritual weapon to here. And take a swing at the zombie boy to the south. of him. So let's see. Let's swing. Hopefully that hits for 12.
It does. I can pass. I did not.
Okay. So that dies. And then what I'll do is I'll move all the way back up to Jeff again. Pat him on the back once more. Heal him with the same amount. And then go, maybe you should move backwards where it's safer. And then let's see, how much did it take me to move up here? 20. I'll move an additional 10 feet back there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
One more time on this one here. That was the wrong damage dice. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, phew. So 11. Come on. He's dead. You did it.
Yeah.
All right. Finished.
He'll step to there. Go ahead and take the attack of opportunity.
Oh, I will.
One more.
Oh, again. Okay. Oh,
That's
that
a hit.
gotcha. 2.
One more.
He is not playing around. Okay.
All right, and that'll end his turn.
Dulane.
All right. Once again, Dulane will skirt around the giant ball of fire that is next to him.
Touch it.
I think, maybe later. And we'll once again channel 10 force.
Ouch. All right.
Which bolt may not be good, but it's got value.
I like Witch Bolt. What are you talking about?
Yeah, which bolt's great.
Oh, and the flaming sphere goes away as he drops concentration.
And then Dulane will end his turn.
Can't find the clock.
Jeff looks at Ursk having provoked all of these up attacks, therefore they have no reaction and he can move. And he says, Ursk, you ballsy man! You are the hero. I mean, ballsy bugbear, sorry. You are the hero we all need. And for this, we need a hero. You will not die today because you have 10 HP. You can drive through all them. You can... my words are bizarre, but
How many bardic inspirations do you have?
It's not inspiration, it's a spell called heroism.
Oh.
But yes, I'm out of
Got it.
inspirations. So nobody's action, because indeed I'm out of them. And he will cast heroism onto Ursk, which gives him 5 temporary hit points, which is... Oh, wait. Yes, 5 temporary hit points. Very nice. That will be my turn.
Yes. Now it is the Flame Skull. And the Flame Skull is gonna do things which I don't know yet. Well, I would imagine that shield goes away. We know that. The Flame Skull is not happy, as it has been quite mauled by the party and their shenanigans. So he is going to use his last spell slot and cast Blur as the image surrounding the Flame Skull becomes unfocused and out of shape. And that is its turn. It can't do anything else except run away. Alright, and zombies. I have 3 remaining. So our zombies, they're just going... I saw the little the little sick to your stomach. All right. Anyway, 5,
I
10,
couldn't
15,
find another icon to put
20.
there.
Oh, 20. That's it. 5, 10. Aha! My zombies have moved into position and are ready to attack. So, zombie number 1 attacking Ursk misses. The other 2 zombies are attacking Zolt, as I was able to lure him up into my clutches. Is 18 a hit, or do you have a reaction?
18 can hit. That's fine. If someone says something about some furry things coming at us,
Oh,
I'm not
man.
gonna. I'm not gonna use a shield.
Alright, well, you take 2 damage.
Yeah, I felt it.
I actually don't think
know.
Gib has said anything yet about what's in the other
Oh.
room.
I have not said it to anyone.
Yeah.
Well, too late now. I don't think I would have. Like, they're zombies, anyways. Like,
I don't know, man. They
Yeah.
messed up Ursk
if
pretty
they,
good, and he's
yeah,
tough.
but they didn't. I didn't see that. All I
Oh.
saw was them not kill the bard.
That's
And if they're not gonna hurt the bard, they're
That's
not gonna
true.
hurt me. So I'm all right.
That's true.
all right, Zolt. So what are you gonna do then?
Fucked. Fino. I'm gonna.
End your turn. Dodge. Run
That's
away.
that's not gonna be it. You know what? I'm gonna attack the flame skull
Ooh.
at disadvantage. But I
Okay.
had disadvantage anyways
Anyway,
because there's
'cause it
something close
blurred,
by.
yeah.
Yeah. Regardless, it's disadvantage. That one. Wow.
Yeah, that's missed.
Yeah, that's Sol's turn.
Okay. I trust that the tether is still going. I'm assuming, so I'm just gonna let the
Yes,
flame skull
the
be.
flame skull did not run far enough away to break the witch bolt.
Yeah, we'll walk over here just in case and fling some daggers at this one.
At Ursk? Well, doesn't seem very nice.
No, at the zombie.
oh.
Well, we're about to make it interesting.
Yeah, that's a hit. So is that. Roll your d6 on the second die. So 15. Can I get a 20? Nope, he's dead.
Splat.
You know what? Let's YOLO action surge. Hiya!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Use them resources. All right.
Yeah.
9, 8. Roll the 2d6s, because I don't think one will kill it, but I think both will. Oh no, it's only
I only
once
get
per.
one. Yeah.
Is it one per turn or one per
Let me-
attack action?
Let me double check.
I think it would say one per turn. That's usually the
Once per
standard.
turn. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Bam.
Button.
All right. Let's see here. We've got 2 zomboid guys here, and then we got that guy up there. We'll try and attack the. You know what? I'll move the spiritual weapon down to here and have it attack this zombie here. So that's. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna hit it. Does 9 hit?
It does.
Zombie? Oh,
Yep.
okay. So 5 full damage.
Okay. Done.
And guessing it's still living.
Yep.
And then I guess I'll toll the dead that same one.
Oh, you monster.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Is that?
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That was.
Awful. Awful. You
What
can say
are you talking about? Both your action and your bonus action damage the enemy. That sounds like a good turn using your action economy efficiently.
I'll see. So I'll be able to see these guys over here and be like, hey, so Ursk, some of your relatives are in the other room, and we may need to be cautious about, we're gonna have to deal with them soon.
Yeah, you can see there's at least, I'm gonna stress that, at least half a dozen bugbears, and they're already collecting their gear. It looks like they're getting ready to rush at any minute now.
Awesome. And that will be my turn.
What? The cave stones are here? Surely you're mistaken. That one there.
Okie doke. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he needs to make a save. Zombie is dead. Ah, by one. It's so close.
All right. So it seems that the. Oh wait, Flame Skull is still up once again.
Yep.
Be gone!
Ah! And the flame skull falls over, and you see the flame goes out, and the skull falls to the ground, and the mandible kind of lays askew as it dies. So now those bugbears that I was talking about, they look like they're getting ready to rush out towards you. Are we going to stay and meet them head on, or are we going to try and beat a hasty retreat?
I believe a retreat would be the smartest idea, everyone. Dulane
But I'm big mode.
Dulane says he's already like inching away. End turn.
He looks to Dulane and he says, "Perhaps the wisest course of action is a retreat. But the bravest course of action is to fuck him up." And he is going to move this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he looks at that and he realizes that the spell he wanted to cast is not a great enough range
Hold on,
to do it.
let me stop you there, because this is a deep channel, right?
Sorry. So this way. Thank you. So yes, he will look at the zombie and he says, "Try to duck from this fool," and he will throw a sling at it. Yeah. And that will be his turn. As I click the button.
Okay, let me get that flame skull out of the tracker, because he is dead. That zombie, if I still have a zombie, I guess he's gonna punch Zolt in the face!
No, probably
he
won't.
Punch Zolt. Zolt, do not advance the tracker after your turn, please.
Okay, I can agree to these terms.
Okay.
Salt is gonna Salt Bolt, the one in front of him.
Yep.
At disadvantage. Ow, and miss.
Yeah, okay. So then, at the
Somehow.
beginning of round 6, these bugbears finally got their shit together. And they're going to try and rush the party. So if you had wanted to try and run, this would be your last opportunity to do so. Okay, heard.
Wait, are you talking to me?
I was talking to the group.
Oh.
Apparently nobody speaks DM. So okay,
I'm
here come the
engaged with the
bears.
zombie.
No! Run! Run, please!
Nope.
Remember what happened the last time that a group of bugbears descended upon this party?
Well, last time you didn't have big mode.
Fair. We didn't have big mud at that time.
All
I
right,
couldn't
so
heal back then either. So.
Here we go. Blood.
Yeah, the one at the bottom.
At the zombie here.
Yeah.
Okay. He takes 9. You need to roll your other dice. You need to get a macro or something.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. Okay, zombie. So 15 total. Ha ha! Ha ha! Well, okay. I'm dead.
Okay. I guess No, I don't want to block that. So I'll stay here and like gesture for everyone to go. Like, get to move on.
Fuck.
All right. So our bugbears are going to dash, all of them, as they have seen there are enemies of the spider. 30, 45, 55, 60. You know what? We're just gonna move them all together now. Nope, I want that one too. Son of a puppy. Okay, there we go. 45, 55-ish, and then we can position them. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. There we go. Bugbears.
Oh, dangerous. Dangerous is gonna use his bonus action to move his spiritual weapon right next to this bugbear here, and then take a swig at him. Hopefully,
16 hits.
cool. We'll take a 7, and then think better of that. I'm gonna move to here. I'm gonna reach over to my buddy Ursk, who's been beaten up some, and here. Hopefully this helps you out, and heal him for 15.
That should help. Yeah.
20, and then I'll move to there to finish my turn.
Hey, Ursk.
Earth's feeling a little grouchy. As such, when we were just minding our own business, he will decide to do the angry thing. Rawr.
Rawr. You did it. Oh my god, no.
He will actually step to here. And this time his rage will manifest in the form of a tail, which he will swing at the bugbear with. And end his turn there. That was outstanding.
Elaine.
All right. So, we have big mode with the horde of bugbears coming in. Which, we've got big mode, but this still does not bode well. Regardless, Dulane will do his best to support his allies. So, at this bugbear in the front here, Dulane will levitate up a small chunk of the remaining flame skull, still enhanced with the force energy that he channeled previously, and launched it at that bugbear. That is a massive catapult.
Yeah, wow.
Or
It just collides with his head. You hear a sickening crack, and he falls over dead.
Should we continue to fight, I will stand with you all. And turn.
Well, we're certainly happy that you're taking a crack at this, eh? All right, enough jokes, more shatter! And he unleashes a shattering shatter to these 5 bugbears. And I'm happy that I'm not wasting anybody's time because I already did the sphere. And oh,
Mm-hmm. So DC 15, 6 on everyone. All right.
yes, and result, I am idiot. There are 6, not 5. Thank you. But that otherwise will be my turn as I recoil like a man-child. My turn.
So DC 15, it looks like we have one pass. So all of the bugbears are taking 6 except for one. All right. Is that zombie still alive? Frickin'
No, it's dead.
Oh
It's
no, it's
died.
super dead. It's okay. I'm
He
gonna wait
crit it,
to.
remember? He made it uber dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to advance the tracker until I get caught up on adjusting hit points. Dun, 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 All right, there, done. So now it is Zolt.
Yes. Zalt, surprisingly, is going to do something Zalt has never done before.
Run,
And Zalt
hide, dodge,
Bolt,
dash.
no, definitely Zalt Bolt, the closest bugbear.
Wait, that would be Ursk.
Not that one. The closest enemy bugbear. I pointed at it, okay?
Okay, that is a hit.
And that would be.
Hey,
Zalt's
did you remember to regain hit points when the
Yeah,
flames
I did.
Okay,
Yeah, I did. Thank you, though,
okay,
for thinking about me.
I did.
Okay, and then we'll fling at this one.
Yes.
Hiya! Hiya!
Nope. And 16 is a hit.
Hiya! And then also,
I live.
no. Wait just a minute. Just, where is it?
I live.
Wait, just. Wait, oh, okay.
Because it's. I passed.
Alright.
Alright. So now the bugbears, my buggy 5, 15, 20. Yeah. 5, 10, 15. No, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And then all these other ones, because my bugbears don't have your bugbear goofy arms. These guys, I guess, are just going to stand over here in a perfectly straight line in javelin formation. Alright, so this bugbear in the front is the only one that can attack the frog. He's going to bonk you with the Morning Star. Whap! Nope, no he's not. These two in the back have to attack Ursk. They have nowhere else to go. Whap, whap. 23 for looks like 7 because you're raging. I don't. What is the one? Okay, moving
Oh, that was Ursk using his reaction to tail.
on. Okay. I don't know what that means. The 3 back here with their javelins. Are you farther than 30 feet? No, 30 feet exactly. Take this, big one. Whap. Alright.
Miss. Hit. Miss.
So 23 is the only hit, or 4. Action. Swipe your tail, roll d8, applying the bonus to your AC. Oh, okay. Oh, right. That's all the bugbears. So now we'll go to Dangerous.
Alright, Dangerous is going to use a bonus action attack on the very, very injured bugbear. Hopefully, we can do some damage to him. For 7 on this dude.
Uh-huh.
Alright, and then we will pray that these guys aren't very wise, and we'll use Toll the Dead.
17.
Yeah, he passes. I don't know why I rolled it. I rolled it. He passed. That's all. That's all I can do. Sadly, that's my turn.
Ursk, before you take your turn, it's at this point that once again, this booming crash echoes throughout all of the cavern. It's even louder than it was before, and same as last time, the ground underneath your feet shakes and trembles, and you are deafened as this sound comes echoing out. I need everybody to make a con save. And, well, it is slightly more difficult, but it's not like it mattered before. It is a DC 15. So if you fail this save, you are deafened for 1 minute. Means you cannot hear others. That
Do
is
the bugbears have to make the save too?
Yes, they do.
Right.
But it's not like they matter because they really communicate in combat, right? So Con, Dulane, it's just Dulane and Dangerous.
Mm-hmm. That's a good deafened.
I do believe there is a deaf. Looks like that.
Yeah, no ear. Gotcha.
Okay. And then, oh, that does, yeah. That is relevant. Okay, so I will roll it. Because somebody's been doing a lot of thunder damage.
I'll assume that 15 does not hit Mr. Buggy Bear.
I'm still rolling saves. One
Oh,
moment.
sorry.
One fail. Gonna be, why not this guy? Right here. Alright, 15? No. They have AC 16.
Boogie.
Okay. Dulane.
All right, so second verse, same as the first. Must protect Big Boy. At this bugbear up here. Catapult. I roll really well on catapults.
Shoo!
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
disgusting.
He takes the 18, doesn't even see it coming. Whap!
It will fall back once again.
That's alright. You're almost out of spell slots.
Oh, so you think?
No, I know. I mean, I'm looking at your sheet. It's, Jeff.
Yes. And also, the fact that they're not deafened means they can hear my petty insults, which is buggers. So he looks at the very injured bugbear and he says, "Hey, perhaps you should repurpose yourself as a duck bear in order to duck from all these projectiles, you fool."
Mm-hmm.
I rolled 18.
But that is okay, because
He just looks.
I have fun.
Why insult grub? Zolt.
Zolt is gonna try every time. Like, okay, for reference, every time I'm thinking about my turn, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna heal somebody this turn, and then it comes around to my turn, and it's like, oh, well, I could heal, or I could remove damage from the board. So Zolt's gonna Zolt bolt the guy who's almost dead and see if he can hurt it,
Yeah, no, that's
and not. So Zolt should have healed, but
so defense through offense. I mean, that's legit.
Exactly.
It's-
Yeah, it's mitigation because the damage doesn't get applied in the first place.
All right, get.
Anyways.
Coughed. Don't
I
mind
changed
me. I'm
my
just
name, I
dying.
guess. Yeah, first one at the low enemy, this guy, and then second one at this one.
All right, so hit, dead, hit, and I need the other dice. Oof, and then poison. So he's taking 16, possibly 21. Yes,
Ooh, yikes!
he hurts real bad. All right, bugbears. So, this guy here that's deafened, right? He just charges forward, trying to attack Gibby with his Morning Star. Misses.
Miss.
You see the ones back here turn. They say something to each other. Dangerous.
Yes.
No, never mind. I know the answer. You took that stupid telekinetic feat instead of observant. So I know you don't have it. So these two, they turn around. They're mouthing something, but you can't hear it because they're so far away. And after they get done saying their piece, these two run forward, charging into attack. Get out of here, dead body. He also, well, the observant feat lets you read lips, is why I was asking.
Okay.
You see this bugbear, though, in the back. He drops the javelin that he was holding, like the whole pack. He just lets loose. It clatters to the ground, and he starts trucking. He starts running to the north as fast as his little fuzzy bugbear legs can take him. And you see him. He runs to the north, gets to about here, and then he drops down, grabs the ledge, and then he falls down into the bottom of the ravine. So he is running, and he the whole time shouting something in Goblin. I don't know. Does anybody
What
speak
is it?
Goblin?
I do.
Intruders! Warn Nesnar! Intruders!
Goody.
Yes, really.
Oh, goody.
Okay. All right. So this bugbear here, he attacked the frog. The two in the back are going to attack Ersk because I wasn't thinking when I moved them, and that's all that they can do. You know what? This guy's got movement left. I feel like I've been picking on Ersk, so we're just gonna redistribute those guys ever so slightly. Frog. Whap. Nope. And Ersk. Okay. Well, that's not my fault. That's the dice. That's...
Nope, that's a hit.
Yep. All right. For 8 piercing, and then that'll be done.
All
8
right.
piercing? Never
Yes.
mind. That's 4.
Yes. Sorry.
Yay. Temp HP.
All right. Yeah, we'll rinse and repeat my actions. I'll use spiritual weapon on the deafened one. See if that hits him. Hope it does. Probably does not. Does not hit him. That's sad. Makes me sad. And then we will toll dead the same one.
Hold the dead.
Gosh, what is with these wisdom saves? Ridiculous. I have 0 bonus. Ugh. Actually, I wanted to move up to here. So I'll be fine.
Yeah, let's try and get rid of this one. Be fancy and really miss.
Yikes. Tulane, what are you concentrating on?
I forgot to remove the concentration marker for when I got done with Witch Bolt. Right, bad. All right. Third verse, same as all the previous. At this bugbear here, except it is catapult, but extra. Oh wow. Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
Hey, I was bound to pass one eventually.
Yeah, both of my first level catapults did more damage than my second one.
Half damage
That
on
might be
save,
weird.
or
No, it's safe or suck.
okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
Delane shall back up. She'll be it.
Where are you going, little man?
Delane points to the hole in the wall where you can see 2 of his bugbear friends.
Dulane, as you run, because this is where you ran to, totally. You can see that there is a room further east down the hallway with a large, sturdy door and walls that seem to have resisted the wear and tear of time. Anyway, you said you were finished?
Yep.
Well, this one who is deafened and Jeff looks at it and he says, "You have slinged your way. Life, your ears are destroyed, and soon your confidence will be." Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
that's an actual attack.
Ooh.
Who is this? Is it this one?
The deafened one.
Well, that is a dead bugbear. Your little pebble hits it, and right in the temple, and He falls to the ground.
Wonderful. Excellent.
Now, surely you'll Zolt Bolt here, right?
Why do you have to say it like that?
Well, there's only 2 left. I mean, you
Technically,
could
there's
heal,
3.
or you could.
I could shoot
There's
the
3
third
left.
one.
Stop with the
Yeah,
manipulation
I
here.
can try and shoot the third one trying to run away.
Or I forgot. I thought he was gone already.
Yeah.
I had plans to both heal and deal damage, but I want to heal once, so I'm gonna heal the grung.
Yes.
Let me see. I figured
Reach
out
out
how
to
to
the
cast this. Well, his armor, preferably.
Oh
Are you
man,
sure?
Yeah, last time it was a little not as fun.
I have it on strong authority that this poisonous tree frogs are mildly hallucinogenic if you don't die. I mean, that's
Yeah. I don't know if I can hallucinate. I'm a robot. But anyways, I heal him for
I
9.
sent you. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, who are you healing?
The grung. I'm not gonna heal the bugbear. I'm not gonna heal myself. I'm gonna heal the grung for 9 and then back up.
Meanwhile, Dangerous is right there.
Yeah, I was like, are you sure you want to heal me? Like,
Yeah. Well, they haven't attacked him in like 7 turns. You'll be all right.
Because he's hiding.
Yeah.
He's so far away.
Yeah, and then I back up out of the range of the bugbear.
Okay. Are you?
You're not gonna do it? Okay, then that's the end of my turn.
I don't do it. I will let you guys do it, because then if I do it, it gets
No,
advanced
I
2
meant
turns.
like you're not gonna op attack from the bugbear that I was within range of.
Oh, I forgot. Oh well.
Yeah, that's okay. My turn's over now.
It's getting late, man. What do you want?
okay. We're gonna jump and get there.
So, well, I will not forget to take these op attacks. Huh. Ha! Whack! 21.
21 hits.
Yeah,
Wow, that was a lot, actually.
that was a lot.
Yeah.
Imagine if I hadn't healed him.
I mean, he'd be
Let me
fine.
just- and then we're gonna fling daggers at this one. I'm pretty sure that's a disadvantage. Yeah.
You would be correct, sir.
What is the button again? Is it Alt?
Control.
Control.
I will never get it right.
Look at your keyboard. Shift is plus. The one directly below it is a minus. Oh, second attack hits.
Okay. Here's your that, and then there's your that.
Jeez. Hi. Wait, not a deck save. It's a con save. There we go.
Hey, I want the deck save.
I can spin and move out of the way of the poison.
Dang, he's so close to death. That's it.
Alrighty. Oh, it's the bugbear's turn. Look at it. Yeah, you just see him disappear around the corner. And then we have 2 bugbears here. Wait, well, the frog has left you, so they have no choice. Boop. 5 on Ersk. So many red dots everywhere.
Yeah.
That's 2 misses.
Oh, very good. And then Dangerous.
Yes. All right. Bonus action. I'll move the spiritual weapon up to this top one and attack. The bugbear to the north there. 18, is that hit?
Yes.
Cool. So that's 11. And we'll try and toll the dead. Got my triangle out. Get the bell going.
Fail.
Fails. High roll, high roll.
And go for 1.
I'll take it.
Alright.
So that's it for me. I'm just gonna hang tight there.
Earth was going to attack this one. because I can.
Woo! He's dead.
Or that one too, sure.
Or the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Finished.
I guess.
Dulane.
All right. It would seem that there are still more buggo bears. However, probably much to DWB's delight, I am out of spell slots.
I told you.
So we shall begin flinging the firebolts at this one.
Oh, that got him. And correct me if I'm wrong. Firebolt says that it catches objects on fire, right?
A flammable object hit by the spell ignites.
And
if it isn't being
bugbears
worn.
are covered in hair, right?
Yeah.
Is being worn or carried though.
He's on fire! Flaming bugbears!
Dulane is sitting back here, just eyes wide, and like, what horrors have I just committed?
He's just screaming. Alright. Jeff, what are you concentrating on?
I'm concentrating on heroism on Mr. Ursk.
That is correct.
But since Ursk is doing so well, you know, I think I will do something else. It is not tactically optimal, but it's fitting to the situation. Jeff's eye starts twitching, you know, like, nyeh, nyeh, nyeh.
Uh-oh.
Let's add some fuel to the fire. And he will cast a spell he has never casted before. Heat metal.
All right, Raiden.
And
How
he
you
will
doing?
cast it at the one who is already burning. And he says, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire.
All right, so
Uh,
it's half damage on a
Just
pass,
die.
yeah?
You know.
No.
That's an action. I don't know if it's a serious sec.
do-do-do-do.
I've never casted the spell before, so I don't know if he takes damage on
No.
on a success.
It's okay. So it actually nothing
I would,
happens right
you know,
now. The way it works
target
is
the
you
weapon?
target the
you
item.
know his morning star.
It's
I'm actually confused by the spell. So what
yeah.
happens?
Actually, I shouldn't have rolled now. Nothing happens yet. So you heat up his morning star, and then
Hey.
on his turn he has to either drop it or pass a save, right? Yeah, and as long as he's in contact with it, he takes 2d8 fire. So he would take that right now. Oh, it's hot. And he doesn't even need to make a save because, you know, he dies. Because he only
And
had 3 hit
Jeff-
points.
Jeff, you know, it seems like a fusible kind of popped in Jeff a bit, like, and he says, "Ha! That's right! You burn!" And he regains his composure.
Now, surely
Well, now
this
there's-
is where you heal for your turn, right?
Yeah, there's one left. I mean, I am going to heal indirectly by killing the bugbear so that it can't hurt Ursk.
True.
So,
True.
yeah. With the Zelt Bolt.
That is a hit. The bugbear falls to the ground dead, and that would be the end of combat since the other one has so effectively escaped. Or, if you'd like to pursue that bugbear, I can give you the opportunity to do so. But before you answer that question, I would like to point out that at this point, we heard the bugbear run. We heard him trying to alert others in the area. And it is now that we hear, well, those that can hear. Oh, the one that's deaf. Wait a minute. The one that's deafened is the one that heard what he said. Cheater. Now we
I heard
hear
it.
shouts and cries as what seems to be a cavalry arrives, and there is an innumerable number of creatures. We don't know what kind, we don't know how many. We just hear several raised voices coming from the north, echoing throughout the empty ravine. So do we want to go to the north?
No.
No, I think
I think we should take some time to rest, honestly.
I agree. I think we need to find somewhere that we can barricade and try to rest. Because Big Mode's about to run out.
go to the east. And didn't you say you saw a big door over here?
No, he never
Well,
told you that.
Yeah, well, I can't hear it anyway. I can't. Doesn't matter anyway. I can't hear him.
That only lasts for a minute, by the way, so that would be wearing off shortly.
Okay. We
No.
need to run away, so.
Oh, God.
When it wears off, we'll talk. What?
What?
I'm leaving.
No, I was
What?
just clearing the tracker.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys begin to run to the east, correct?
Yes.
All right, and as you guys start panicking and running, this is when things start to wear off. The deafen goes away, the concentration goes away. Gib shrinks back down to his tiny size. Shrinks back down. I said he shrinks. Why are you not shrinking? Okay, that's weird. I actually legit can't grab the edges of your token.
Is it because of the walls with dynamic lighting?
I have no idea. No, look, I just can't. Anyway. Ooh. There we go. Alright. So, as you begin running, you see this structure that was pointed out to Dulane earlier. They're inside this cavern here, right? You run into this next room, and it's this monumental chamber, right? The ceilings here are upwards of 100 feet high, and the chamber itself is probably just as wide. And you can see carved into the rock are several buildings, whole ass buildings inside this chamber. And unlike the rest of the cave here, you can see that these are still extremely sturdy. The dwarven craftsmanship having withstood the centuries since the cave was abandoned. And to the entrance of this cave are a pair of double doors fashioned from the same 6-foot thick stone that you had seen in other areas of the cave.
Let's try there.
Let's try there. That seems like a good idea, right?
Wait, why did you say it like that? Wait a minute.
I don't know if I could use any more colorful language to point out. This place is very thick. The walls are strong and the door is sturdy.
Open the door. Open the door.
You're looking to hide somewhere? There's more better place. Okay. Do we open the door?
Yes.
Excellent. Because it was a trap. As we open the doors, you immediately notice something is amiss. As you pull the doors open, you can see that through the space of the doors, there is a greenish light. And as you pull the doors open wider, in the center of this area, right? First, you notice again, I can't grab the shitty thing. First, you notice the pedestal in the center of the chamber. It's about 3 feet tall. It's ornately carved. It's got runes that spiral around the column. And sitting in top of it is an iron brazier, which is bellowing a 2-foot tall green flame. As the door opens, the presence of magic in the air immediately is felt. Your hair stands on air. There's like a feeling of ozone, of electricity, as everything in this area is supercharged. And then, as you look around this room, you see that there are workbenches that surround 90% of the walls. There are implements and tools that seem to be used for artifice and blacksmithing. And you begins to dawn on you that this is the forge that they were talking about. And then you notice the creature standing in the corner of the room
Oh,
as it
whoa.
looks in your direction. And we end the session for today.
Okay.
Oh no, what a cliffhanger that is. It's
Uh,
okay, I got one more big mode, guys.
So, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you being here. I hope you had fun. If you did, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, make sure you join us in Discord. That's where we hang out throughout the week. That's where you need to be if you want to get involved in a game yourself. And hopefully I see you next time. We will be back Wednesday for Curse of Strahd. Should be a good time. I'll see you then. Goodbye.